Hey, I was about to do breakfast. Did Tobias left early? I didn't see him.
He left.
Oh, then can you ask him if he's coming back for dinner?
He left, okay? He's not coming back. And he isn't answering my calls either.
When you say he left?
He said he found somewhere else to stay.
Did something happen?
Why does he keep doing this to me? And why do I keep falling for it?
Tell me what happened.
Just like that? Told her to break up and walked out.
Yeah. He told her he didn't actually have feelings for her and only agreed to be her boyfriend because he was feeling vulnerable after his lupus diagnosis.
I thought Tobias had changed. I'll talk to him.
No, I think they're old enough. They can sort it out on their own.
Oh, by the way, I might need you to come back and watch Aaron for a short while after.
Alex, I can't just up it.
Okay, I know it's last minute, but can you just take a half day off or something?
You'd be nice if you could at least tell me why.
Oh, okay. Matthew Hua, the policeman I was telling you about, he's agreed to meet up. He's quite busy, so I'm still waiting for him to confirm the timing.
Okay, fine. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, you wanted me to work with Michael on this, right?
I don't want you to work with Michael. But if you have to pursue this...
Why can't you understand that Richard Tan's arrest changes everything? We now finally have a chance to find the answers.
I already told you how I feel about you getting involved in this. It's clearly more important to you than our family safety.
Why can't you understand, Christine, that to keep everyone safe, I have to get to the bottom of this?
What if we never find the answers?
I will, if you stop withholding information from me, especially about Michael.
For the last time, I wasn't protecting him.
Okay, whatever it is, I need to know if Michael can be trusted or not. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised that it's so easy for you to assume that he's completely innocent given your history.
I never said he was. You don't put words in my mouth.
Look, I need to be sure if Michael has any links with Elizabeth Pang, Richard Tan, and this is the only way to do that.
I already said fine. Just go for your meeting.
Hey, do you have a problem with this? Why don't you just come out and say it? Huh? You don't want me to follow up on this? What?
Wait. Just stop it, okay, the both of you. Huh? For what it's worth, I'm sure nobody trusts this Michael. But the fact is, he has useful connections. I will stay home and jaga Aaron today, okay? You go for your meeting, and you go and meet this policeman fella. Go.
姐姐，姐姐
Leave me alone.
you were supposed to take me out for shopping and lunch today after my home-based learning.
I forgot I have to go to school. We go another day, okay?
But you promised. 姐
My goodness, Violet. The world doesn't revolve around you, all right?
everyone is always too busy for me.
Then just deal with it. We can't all have what we want, right? That's life.
So you can meet today? Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, Matthew. I really appreciate you making the time.
No problem. Happy to help if I can.
Hey, on a side note, actually, I made a request to go see Richard Tan in remand. Be waiting to hear back. Hold on, please.
I just came to pick up the rest of my stuff.
Is that all you have to say?
What else is there to say?
Don't I at least deserve an apology?
Do you?
I should have never trusted you.
Trust me, this is better for everyone.
You're such a leech. The only thing you're actually good at is making use of other people. I should have never given you a second chance. Once a player, always a player.
All I can say is, I can't wait to be out of this house and be away from all your drama.
I'm sorry your Che forgot about your lunch date.
She doesn't care about me. Nobody does.
Now, I know that can't be true.
Daddy is busy every day looking at the old stuff inside his box. Mummy is working.
How about your Gong Gong? He's quite free, isn't he?
He only likes to go fishing. Fishing is boring.
Don't I know it?
Sometimes when we're playing games, he falls asleep.
Well, I happen to know someone who is quite free the whole day. Someone very fun, in fact.
Who?
Your future pawpaw, me. Why don't we go and do something together?
Okay.
Why don't we go shopping to find things to put into your dream room?
My walk-in closet and makeup table.
And maybe we can find some nice organizers that we can keep your accessories in. Let's have our very own girls' day out with future pawpaw. How does that sound?
Sounds fun.
I'm sorry to say, but I just find it too convenient that Michael suddenly turned up just to offer Alex his help.
I know you don't trust him, Noah.
And don't tell me you do.
I know the two of you have some history.
Our history. Don't forget, he destroyed your marriage, just like he destroyed mine.
The point is, Alex is really struggling with Jared's podcast. What's being implied about Suguna. And Michael has connections.
And since when does Michael do anything without some sort of agenda?
All I know is he's offered to help Alex with getting information.
And Alex is welcoming his help with open arms, I suppose?
Okay, I thought you wanted to update me on what you and Michael spoke about yesterday.
You mean when he ambushed me on my way back from work? Couldn't ever give me a straight answer when I asked him what he was doing back here in Singapore.
Well, he claims that he wants to prove to the family that he had no involvement whatsoever in Elizabeth Pang's shady sugar baby business.
No smoke without fire, I always say.
You and Michael used to work together. Any idea what kind of work he used to do for Elizabeth?
I can't help you there. I'm probably the last person he would ever tell.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way, how are the kids doing now that he's back?
Mandy is quite happy to see her father, as usual. She's concerned about Violet. She's gotten quite good at picking up the tension in the house.
And you? How are you coping? It must be tough to see Alex so worked up about his ex.
Well, when Alex found out that Michael could be involved in all this, Alex was quite fired up.
Surely he doesn't hope that Michael is actually guilty of some sort of wrongdoing. I mean, at the end of the day, he is still the kid's father.
Just for his sake, I hope he isn't going on some wild goose chase here. He's meeting up with some policeman in the afternoon. Matthew Kwa.
Or perhaps that way, your family has nothing to worry about.
Thanks, Noah.
Yeah, I'll see you.
See you.
Bye. Michael, should I be worried that you're stalking me?
What exactly are you aiming at with my family?
Your family? I'm not sure you have any claim on them.
Why are you so interested in what they do?
Why are you so interested in me?
Don't flatter yourself, Noah. I have no interest in you whatsoever. Josephine, on the other hand,
What did you just say?
I think you heard me just fine.
Say her name one more time and I swear.
What? You're gonna assault me right here in public? Come on. Even you're not that dumb.
Or maybe you're still holding a torch for Christine after all these years. It kills you, doesn't it? To see the kind of guy she settled for in the end.
You know what you're talking about.
No money, no status. He's a house husband, for God's sake. What does Christine possibly see in him? It must infuriate you so much.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
At the end of the day, you know exactly why she married him. Because he's a good man. And it's a far cry from what you can ever hope to be.
Just stay the hell away from my family.
Okay, it's time for tea.
I want to do my accessories first.
You can do that later. I need my coffee and my cake.
Please, future Papa.
Okay.
Wow, so many things ah.
Hi, Benny. Did you manage to fix the Wi-Fi?
Oh, yeah. Actually, next time you just need to off and on the router.
Which one's the router? The ugly one with the spiky things? Or the black one with the blinking lights?
Actually, they both have blinking lights, but the one with the spikes. Wow, Violet, what's all that?
All for my dream room.
Oh, so nice. I also wish I could have my dream room.
Just ask Suja Papa for help. She's very good at designing.
Actually, I have quite the eye for design.
Today we just bought storage for my stuff. Next time we'll buy my walk-in wardrobe.
Oh, you know what you could do? You could build a loft bed so that you can have more storage space for your clothes and stuff.
Oh no, not for this little princess. Only a 4-poster bed will do.
Whoa, that's a very big bed.
Gong Gong's room upstairs is very big. I think I can swap rooms with him.
True. It is the perfect room for you.
Teo theory is that he was the scapegoat of some sort.
Because according to him, he wouldn't even have gotten in the car if he drank so much that he blacked out.
Exactly.
And as far as you know, Teo Boon is in no way connected to Suguna or Richard Tan.
Not that I could find. So there are two parts to it. One was Teo Boon framed. Two was Suguna's death an accident.
If someone wanted him to take the fall, there must be a reason for it.
Oh, maybe there's no link at all between the two. For all you know, actually, it's totally random.
Things are never truly random. And if there's something really bigger going on, that's exactly how I want things to appear.
What can you tell me about Michael Goh? Did his name ever come up when you were investigating Richard Tan and his organ trafficking, or Elizabeth Pang's sugar baby ring? Because apparently Elizabeth was Michael's client at one point, so I thought maybe there's something there.
If there's one thing a lawyer would be good at, it would be covering their tracks if they're involved in something shady.
Anyway, I was hoping by speaking to Richard Tan, I would get some answers, but that's impossible now.
Alex, I understand this need to get to the truth of the matter. And I think it's very noble of you.
I'm sensing a but.
These are people you don't want to be messing with.
Richard Tan can't do anything to me. He's already in jail.
My mother-in-law is still out there. And if my gut instinct is right, Elizabeth Pang and Jessica Shelley were never really the ones in charge.
You mean there's still someone out there who was pulling the strings?
Someone who will not hesitate to silence people like Richard if he rats on them. Or anyone else. Getting bothersome for that matter.
Anyone like me?
Look, this is a matter for the police. If you have any evidence, just bring it up to them. Otherwise, just...
You're telling me to give up and do nothing?
I'm just saying, your actions could have consequences for you and your family. This case has impacted my wife, my relationship. It took us a long time to get back on track again, and it's never been the same.
What the? Mandy! Go. You see? Barely 1 week, and everyone is already leaving the things lying all around the house.
Oh, I can help you clear up.
Oh, why should you do it? It's not your responsibility.
But at least it's nice, right? Everybody's staying together. The house becomes more real now. But peace and quiet is also priceless.
I haven't had any since they moved in. Alex and Christina had better make sure the contractor keeps to his schedule.
But it's good, right? Having the whole family under one roof.
Not day in, day out. They better not get too comfortable. I want my house exactly the way they found it. Huh?
Excuse me.
Thank you, Benny.
I love my room. Now can we do Mummy's and Daddy's room? And can we give Mummy a walk-in closet as well?
Of course. And the yoga space.
About. You know what? I have an even better idea than all of this. Why don't we just leave everything as it is? Save money, save effort.
It's no effort at all. In fact, riffing on your idea, I'm thinking we should revamp all the rooms. That way, everybody gets to add their own personal touches.
That's a good idea. And then we can all stay here forever and it'll be just like home.
Yeah, but are you sure Kong Kong will be okay with all this?
I'm sure he'll be fine with it. He'll get to see his beloved grandchildren all the time.
Hey, sweetheart.
How was the meeting?
I need a glass of water before I begin. Have you spoken to Mandy?
No. I'm just glad she decided to go for class instead of moping around.
Who's moping around?
Tobias broke up with Mandy.
Looks like you got all worked up for nothing.
And now she'll have both her kidneys intact. You're welcome. Yeah, as I suspected, neither of you knew that she was willing to give up her kidney for that boy. I found out she was reading up about it.
Well, if they are committed to...
You let her do this for the sake of a boy.
Wait, what exactly did you do?
Only what was needed to be done.
You told him to break up with her? Michael? How can you interfere like that?
I won't see Mandy throw away her life or her health for the sake of that leech.
You don't know Tobias at all.
And you two are too busy playing cops and robbers to even notice that he's got Mandy wrapped around his little finger. At least someone's looking out for her. Oh. Mandy. Let me be clear. I did not force Tobias to break up with you. I merely suggested it. The choice was his entirely.
Save it. I know you must have threatened him or something.
He's an adult. He can make his own decisions. And if he gave up on your relationship just like that, what does that say about his feelings for you? Look, I know what it's like to be sick, in pain, and a pain to everyone else around you. Being a caregiver is tough. Just ask your brother.
Yeah, but it's not like his lupus has progressed that far.
It will always be there. My point is, I just want to protect you. This was a test for Tobias, and he failed. You're clearly not on the same page. Time is not on my side, Mandy. And that has given me a certain clarity. Time is best spent with the ones that are worthy.
Okay, so long story short, Matthew Kua doesn't know much.
I figured. If the police knew the facts, I'm sure they would have done something about it.
But Matthew brought up a good point. If Tobin was really framed for Suguna's death, then the person responsible definitely has an axe to grind with Tobin. Hello?
Please, don't hang up.
Amy, your number is blocked for a reason.
We need to talk. Please, can we meet?
I don't see the point. I have nothing to say to you.
Hi, Amy. Why don't you come over? I'll text you the address. Okay, bye.
This could be just another one of their tricks.
I haven't had the chance to tell you this, but when I saw Jared at the hospital last week, he looked like he had been in some kind of scuffle.
And you didn't think to tell me until now? Christine.
Would you even have believed me? Or him? He told me he had a fall. For all we know, this is just another one of their tricks, as you say. Let's just see what she has to say.
I've tried to convince Jared to give up on this podcast, give up on the case, but he refused.
And because of that, people started following you?
We had threats sent to the flat. Someone even broke in. I couldn't take it anymore. That's why I ended things with Jared.
Okay. Well, thanks for the updates. That was quite a convincing performance you put up for us. So what do you want from us?
I came to warn you. Whatever you're doing, stop it. They will find out, and when they do... I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come here. I'm putting you all at risk.
You're already here.
Not for long. I'm flying off tonight. Trust me, if you care about your family, you'll leave this alone.
Not this again.
Not for us. I mean for E's family. You know, the more I think about it, wouldn't it be better to have someone staying with Kong Kong?
He and Auntie Olivia are getting married. She can take care of him, what?
Oh, you should have seen Violet's face. She was so excited to do up her own room in Kong Kong's house.
But they're also doing up their own house.
But wouldn't Kong Kong like the idea of them all staying in his house long term? Maybe you can suggest it to him.
I think he'll hate it, actually. Benny, what have you done?
Okay, it's done. I'm leaving tonight. I've already done what you asked. Just leave my family alone. Well?
Oh, Mandy, I suppose she needs some time to grieve, but she'll get over it in time. I've offered my legal services to Richard Tan. I'll be dropping by the prison tomorrow to see him.
What exactly is your history with him?
I'll be meeting him for the first time tomorrow.
You're barely in any condition to work.
Oh, please. I can do his defense with my eyes closed. Anyway, it seems like this is the only way for me to convince you both that I have had no dealings whatsoever with Richard Tan or your first wife, Suguna. Still don't trust me? Why don't you come along for the visit? See for yourself.
Then I'm gonna have my own walk-in wardrobe with a full-length mirror and my own makeup table. It's all gonna be purple.
Wait, Gogong actually agreed to this?
Future Pawpaw says I can have as many fairy lights as I want all over the room.
This place is so drab. I'm sure he'll appreciate some vibrancy around here.
Will he?
Future Pawpaw says we can renovate our rooms one by one, starting with mine.
At this rate, you all might as well just move in Kong Kong. Whole family under one roof.
Yeah.
Isn't this up to Gogong since it's his house? I mean, he is getting older. Maybe he won't mind having more people around.
Well, Alex would love that.